hello, you extreme surfer dudes and valley girls and your Pepsi Max twats. It is I, Sam of SG1, coming at you for some extreme Transformers Transformation review thingy. Yes, this time we're taking a look at the 1993 Generation 2 Megatron. Now, I've been after this guy a long time. Since I started properly collecting Transformers back in about 20 about 2007-ish, I started proper collecting. And I mean, I was always buying Transformers anyway, but about then I started proper collecting. And I started my Transformer conventioning in 2009, and I've never picked up one till this year. So big shout out to Toy Fu, who sorted this out for me. He's a little dusty, isn't he? Yes, I should have sorted that out. But anyway, he's really cool. He is I believe an Abrams tank, an M1A Abrams, or at least a copy of one. And he's fucking cool, isn't he? Let's check this out. We've got some really nice silver paint on the tank treads tank treads there. Unfortunately, they don't work because it's the way it transforms, but you know, you can't have everything, but it's nicely detailed in there. You've got some extreme 90s camo. I don't know what you're going to be camouflaging with that, you know. You've got some details going on there. You've got some like armour plating going on. You've got some sticker details. Some of the stickers are missing, like this one and this one that says big stick on it. That's not on there for some reason. I'm waiting for Toy Hacks to come out with this, come out with a set with it for this guy. Like I say, you've got some nice details going on. And he's pretty fucking cool. Now, he does have some gimmicks in this mode. Yes, the gun is slightly broken. I'm not too bothered. If I can get another gun, great. If not, not bothered. But yeah, it's really cool. You do get this either searchlight, mortar shell, or you can turn it around to become like a missile battery or sensor array type thing. So I mean, there's options. Plus, you can swap these out as well. So you could put that in this side if you so chose. And there's one of the features. I'll sort that out. I'll explain that in a minute. Shush. There we go. So you can put, that don't fit in there actually. So you can put the sensor array there if you really chose, but I like to put it there, and I like to think that's a searchlight. So we do that. So yeah, as you heard, one of the wheels on the bottom, you do have some legal flum. I think it's one of these wheels here. You can actually see the electronics inside there. You push him down, and you get a tank idling kind of noise. There we are. Plus, you get the tank turret, which doesn't rotate, but it does move up, and quite substantially high up as well. So you can move it up and down. Plus, you get some missiles. Now, I've only got 2 missiles, which are hidden in his legs. I'll explain that when I do the transformation. So basically what you do is, you open this up, and in there you drop in some missiles. And, yeah, you drop in some missiles, and then you close that back up, like that. And then you pull this, and you get like a cocking sound, which is pretty cool. And then you come back and you press this button, and pretty cool. That's really cool. So you get a cocking noise and then a shooting noise. It doesn't work until you actually cock it back, which is really cool. And that's it for vehicle mode. But very nice purple and green big fuck off tank. Yes, that doesn't quite want to fit back on there. I think the spring is a little bit carackered, but there we are. But yeah, so we'll transform it into robot mode. So basically we take these off. You can leave that on, but it's just easy to take that off. We'll actually give you a closer look. Yes, now the gun is a little bit broken there. It's just the end has snapped off. But if I get another one, I'll be quite happy. But it's very Star Warsy, this type of gun, I must admit. It's got just the tiniest little nub. There's that, and then there's the closer look at the sensor array / rocket launcher / searchlight. Whatever you want to call it, it's entirely up to you, which is pretty cool. So there's that. And then, so we transform it. So what do? We just get this section here, and we rotate that down like that. Same for this side. Rotate that down like that. Then what we do is we grab this whole section. Yeah, let's move it back so you see what I'm doing. There we go. There we go, that's it. So we grab this section at the back and then we just rotate it down. Then we come to the front here and we open these two little panels. So we open these up like that, which then frees up his legs to rotate them round thus. And then you just got these little pegs and ports system going on in his knees there. So you just connect them like that. You rotate what will become his tiny little feet. Tiny little feet. Like that. And then you get the chest, which you can't see what I'm doing because I'm going to have to raise the camera. There we are. So what you do is you basically got these two little clips, but they don't really want to clip on. They just kind of sit there. There we are. He says. There we are. So you get him like that. So you come back to the legs. Now here is where the missiles are. They're in one on each side. These stars quite nicely. So we'll just take these out, or one out, and you can have a quick look at the missile that you put in the gun and fires. And there's no front or back. You just drop it in, which is pretty cool. But I also like the weapon storage. That's one of the things I really do like, is when they're stored and they're hidden out of the way as well. So we just close them up like that. So we're just moving back. So then now we rotate his arm down like so. Rotate that around. Second verse, same as the first. Rotate that down, around thus. Then we get this whole section here at the top, and then we rotate it to the left. It only goes to the left, so, or the right. Yeah, the right if you're standing this way. And you go, boom! And there is Megatron's bonce. And then you can reattach the searchlight there. Oh, and then you can give him his gun in this hand, because that'll become important later. And there is Megatron, Generation 2 Megatron, knocking the camera, in his ultimate robot mode, and he looks, extreme robot mode, and he looks fucking fantastic. He really does. He's got a big fucking chest plate there, but he's got more gimmicks in this mode. We'll talk about articulation first. He can rotate the gun up and down, you know, which is pretty cool. His arms will rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. Now, this is a cool thing. They've got a little slot in the arm there, so you can rotate that up like that, and his arms will rotate at the elbow as well. But that's not really an elbow bend, and you can just barely reach past his own chest. But that's not the point. This guy is cool. So he's got some sound effects. So the first one is, you get this arm, and then you rotate it, and you should make a... Come on, you show me up now, Megatron. Come on. He's not gonna... Why aren't you doing it? There we are. He does a shooting noise when he wants to do a shooting noise. Or is it because you do that? He does a shooting noise when he decides to shoot, I guess. Come on, let's do it again. For the nice boys and girls out there. Come on. No, he doesn't want to do it. But you press his head down and then you get... And then Megatron talks. And when Megatron talks... Make a ton of cack. Sorry, I'm ripping off few there. Yeah, I've got to pull this right out so you can get a whole image in there. He's just cool. And it's taken me this long to get hold of him. And you know what? I really do like it. I think it's one of the best Megatrons I've ever done. And that face sculpt, let's have a closer look at his face there. We'll just get rid of the gun up like that. We'll get a zoom in on his face. That face sculpt is fucking awesome. Although mine has a little bit of extra paint on his eye there. It's not exactly the cleanest. So I don't know if somebody's gone over it. But it's still awesome. I still love it. I think it's great. I might have to clean that up, actually. I might just have to scratch that little bit off. But no, that's Megatron's face. And... Megatron attack. You know, because he can't see anything else, apparently. So, we're zooming back up like that. Yeah, he's cool. Should you get a G2 Megatron? Absolutely. He's just... If you're picking one G2 toy, get G2 Megatron. He is so fucking cool. Isaiah's got tons of sound effects. He's got a real cool firing mechanism, and he just looks great on the shelf. I mean, he's got the articulation of a house brick, but we didn't care back in the day. We didn't care. We loved him for what he is, but I didn't get him until this year. So, because I think by the time he came out, I was massively into Star Trek, and because Next Generation, Deep Space Nine had just started when this guy had come out. So, come on, are you going to shoot for us? No, he's not. Okay, so yeah, he's just great. He's just absolutely fucking great. This stands really well with Power Master Prime, who is upstairs. So you've got G2 Megatron and Power Master Prime. They look really well together because the G2 Optimus, as you can see in the corner here, is just a reissue of G1 Prime, just recoloured and slightly retooled. But yeah, he's just fucking cool. You should get him. So anyway, that's me. That's G2 Megatron. And sorry for no videos this week. Sorry for one video this week. I have just been super busy. I've just not had time to scratch my own ass, it seems. But thanks for sticking around. And big shout out to all the new subscribers. Always welcome to see you on my channel. That's pretty cool. And if you think I deserve it, why don't you give me a like, give me a subscribe. And if you really think I deserve it, why not hit that notification bell? Tell me I've got new content out. And check out my Patreon. I've got some cool rewards over there. Big shout out to all my patrons, which will be rolling up on screen anytime in a moment. And I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.